All right. Good evening to you all. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday evening. And for those of you in North America, I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday afternoon. It's we are in between spring and summer, so it's beautiful weather. Actually, very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nice and sunny and a little bit breezy and cool. Just beautiful. So welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you and your families, you and your friends. I hope you're all doing well. I hope that if you have a business, you have a job. I hope things are going well. And even if you're on the territory, I know that it's wartime. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're staying positive. I hope you're being smart. I hope you're taking good care of yourself. All right. Welcome everybody. Today it's a great day. I have two important things to discuss with all of you. Number one, I'll be giving you national defense updates. I will be taking you through the major operations that the Ambazonia Defense Forces carry out today, taking out a Cameroun military outpost. All right, that's the first one, and then I'll take you into the political aspects of the liberation. So great discussions today. All right, this will make most of you extremely happy. All right, my fellow Ambazonians. Now, good evening for all. Una, all money place day. Una welcome. If you be friends of Ambazonia, if you are brothers and sisters from the Biafra land, all una welcome. All right. If you be person where maybe you just be interested for what you do, and what you do really be inspiring for you, you also be welcome. Even if you need a pidgin, but maybe through consistency, you will also learn pidgin, even if you be a Igbo person. All right. So all money place day, wanna welcome. Today go be a great talks. We'll get two important things I want to get them for all una today. Number one, I will take una through the big operation with the Ambazonia Defense Forces. They carry on for very early morning today, where they launched the big operation for taking out a La République du Cameroun colonial military outpost. And then we will give una all the updates for all the defense operations and where they don't take place across the Ambazonian territory. Today don't be a very interesting day because a lot of actions that take place for Ambazonia today. All right. Then we will take una inside the political aspects of the liberation. So all money place day. Today go be na an outing where all man go really enjoy them. That's something where it go make all man heart go sweet. That's something where it go give all man pride for the kind actions and where the forces they don't carry them across the territory. That's something where all Ambazonians they need for be proud. They need for be proud of. So una come well. Una come well. Make the ACN people also. I want to just tell when I say as we did for YouTube live also. We also broadcast live for ACN TV, where they stream and directly to the national territory for the Ambazonian people. All right. So why would they talk for Emona? Also, no say they say well people them for the territory that they also watch. So all our mommy them and our papa them for ground zero, mommy and papa them. Una good evening for all una, for all our Ambazonian picking them. Una good evening for all una, for all our soldiers them, our commanders and our generals. Una good evening for all una. I be una brother Asu, una the press secretary for the executive office for governing council of Ambazonia. Today, na two very important things that we will talk on. Number one, we will take una for give una updates for all the actions that they don't carry them out, for all we soldiers they don't carry them out for the territory, for all across the 13 states. We will take una from one action to the next, to the other. But the most important thing for defense, one can help una for release some videos and some pictures and for showing the wonderful work with the Ambazonia Defense Forces, Special Forces, the operation where they carry on. First of all, make a start for salute all una. Una good evening and una welcome. Today, when a Wednesday, June 16 for 2021, for early morning, very sharp morning for Ambazonian time, the Ambazonia Defense Forces, they are special forces where they call them say they are Kamatsu. We all when I don't see them, when I don't see that video where General Efang is showing all the new soldiers. The special forces them very early morning for an operation which they've done plan them for a very long time for gather all the intelligence about how La République du Cameroun they move how they do things. Now when soldier they be for this I think that gendarme place, when soldier they be there, when they need to be there, when they come in, when they come out, they don't monitor them for a very long time. They don't monitor their activity, they monitor what they do, they monitor all their movements. So they don't take a very long time for plan this operation where they go carry them out today. They don't do a lot of study and intelligence for the entire area, how the area they, all that kind of thing them. Wusa soldier they fit, how they fit enter for that place, all that kind of thing them. They don't do extensive work for prepare for this kind of actions. Now the reason this will make the ADF, they prepare a lot for their work where they want to go do. All right. So this action they carry them today, they go launch a big attack a Cameroun colonial military post for inside Batibo for the great state of Momo. Make a take una I enter for day. Before I want enter for day, una give me a moment so that I'll fit bring una the guitar where you go the hala.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
Before I want play on this video, I want just first of all for tell una this video be captured from one angle. This operation, the launch for 3 places for this base where they go attack them. They attack them for back, they attack them for one corner, they attack them for the other corner. And then soldier they be there for the main road. Soldier they be there for the main road also for block any reinforcement where go fit come in, can give them backup. All right. So what you wanna see, una the only see that the one angle of the action from the back, from the forces they will be there for back of the building them, should in case all the other gendarme, all the military them where they want to use that back for them for try for run. So they already surround the entire building, no way, no the way person feel come out. So when you see them, I want me to keep that one in mind. So this attack, the launch and from 3 different places. The launch and for back, the launch and for one for that corner, and then the launch and for that corner. And then for the main road, soldiers, they already block the road. So the man of it run come out. So that means they take them for all angles. So but you would only get now one angle. When I watch. Brilliant.
Bombo. Claire. Claire. I get fed general. La place de Bombo me de comment come. Où ça dem dit? La place de grand.
You don't see that thing?
I be very sorry. Say the video don't freeze. I be very sorry. So I need to get those images. We will do our best for make sure say we'll find way for what if it play the entire video. Like one of the best action in this way I don't ever see the forces they carry out. Because the way they plan this action and the way they run this action and the way they take La République du Cameroun from 3 different angles, and then the other forces them, they block the main road. I think that the video for the main road I actually get on my system here. Maybe I feel plan for now. When I go see how the forces they actually block the main road. All right. So this action from the report we get on, they kill 6 La République du Cameroun forces, and ADF soldier they be critically wounded. An ADF soldier be critically wounded from this operation. So we want to salute the big general for the great state of Momo, General Sumanguru, Grandpa Devo. Ya place day up. Ya place day up. All right? We salute the Supreme General of AMBAZONIA Defense Forces for this operation. We will really plan and find, be well executed. We'll give a 10 out of 10 for this operation. 10 out of 10. Now, one of the most brilliant operations in this, what I don't ever see them, where they capture on live for video. One of the most brilliant, well executed. And I think so that's why they call now Akamatsu. I think so that's why they call now the Special Forces. Una place day. We thank una plenty for this intensity and commitment. This aggressive offensive action against Cameroon military, against Cameroon occupation forces. We thank una plenty. So for defense. Today, for inside the state of Manu. When I don't read them, even for me for a platform. When I don't read them, even for Cameroon news agency, their platform. Today, today, the AMBAZONIA block by block forces for the state of Manu. They carry out another operation for a Yimojok. For Yimojok, they carry out an operation. They kill 2 Cameroon colonial police and they kill 2 Cameroon colonial gendarmes for the state of, for the block of Yimojok, the district of Yimojok, for the great state of Manu. While they eliminate 4 Cameroon colonial military people then, we also read them for that report, say 4 be missing. So that means I 8 the killer because they never see the dead body for the other 4 them. Whether they don't, as they shoot them, they run go for inside water or man no know. But according to the report, where Cameroon themselves they don't write down, 4 be eliminated, 4 they be missing, and a lot of them they be injured for 1 day. So for this day, 4 with the killer for Yimojok, 4 with they be missing, now 8 that. You can't add the other 6 where they kill them for Batibo today. Now how many? 8 plus 6. How many? 14. 1 day. 1 day. 14 Cameroon occupational terrorist military. They be eliminated from AMBAZONIA for 1 day. 14. 6 for Batibo. 4 for Yimojok. With the 4 they be missing. For 1 single day. For 1 day. 14. They be eliminated from AMBAZONIA. It no end for day. This one only for the state of Manu. So the forces, the block by block forces them, where they carry out this joint operation for the state of Manu, the general for the, we want to salute you and your forces them. We want to salute you now, so now come together for go carry out this action. Una place day. And we honor una bravery, una commitment for defend the sovereignty of AMBAZONIA, for end Cameroon annexation, Cameroon occupation, and Cameroon colonialism of AMBAZONIA. We thank una plenty. Una place day. So for AMBAZONIA, for the territory, today, report the commode for the state of Ndian. Say four of La République du Cameroun colonial delegates. They be the worker for go meeting, whether not for Mundemba. And the forces, they launch an ambush and they pick those delegates, those colonial delegates, where they try for worker for go institute colonialism, annexation, and occupation. We here say 4 of them, they be captured. 4, they be taken by the block forces for the state of Ndian. All this one, now for one day. 4 Cameroon colonial enablers and traitors, they be captured by AMBAZONIA forces for the state of Ndian. So you tell me, now how La République du Cameroun go manage win this kind of war? Usa Pobia de? Usa Tanganji de? Usa Dion Gute de? Usa all those people where they run around for make noise? They say they want fight. They say they fit fight. Soldier they shoot. They ask and say, where them they? This one not only for today. All these things them, who I don't list them, they happen only for one day. That's why over the last few days, probably are not back for negotiation. The colonial dictator of La République du Cameroun, he don't beg for negotiation. He don't beg. He go down on his knees. He beg. And he use infiltrators. He use sellouts. He use traitors. And he use Connie for try for make it happen. That's why when I hear Ebenezer Akwanga, this man, that's why when I hear he come out the other day, he can't make noise for outside, say the call for the end of ghost towns. Sellouts. The AMBAZONIA people don't wise. They know what Akwanga don't do one for them. They know. The population not did the same again. We don't educate the AMBAZONIan people them. We don't fortify their minds against corruption, against manipulation. The AMBAZONIan people, they don't develop high level of complex intelligence. They know what to be truth. They know what to be lie. They know when an action is not correspond with their desire. They know when an action it be inconsistent with the aspirations of the people. They know when something be anti-liberation. They know. Because of the consistent quality of education. Where people, their mind, they be well fortified against any manipulation. We go compromise their destiny. They know who Akwanga be. They know say since 2019, just before the Swift talks, Akwanga don't change. They know say Mr. Akwanga don't change. They know say don't change. They notice it through the Swiss HD. Since then, Akwanga never be the same again. They know. So when Mr. Akwanga can't talk for our side, while people they listen up with protective lenses and filters, and they catch the Connie. The moment Mr. Akwanga he make that statement using propaganda and blackmail for call for an end of Ghost Town, that moment where people quickly reject him and they observe the biggest ghost town more than ever before. For tell Akwanga, say the reverse way don't make him and his choices for be used by the number one con man, Sako, for Akwanga, for become we don't become now. It represent the interest of the Ambazonian people them. And that's why the Ambazonian people, they immediately reject a call for end ghost town and they hold the biggest ghost town. So, ma tell una wetin dey happen now. I want just can give una an update of the update. I want give una a political update of the update of wetin dey happen. So, wetin don't happen 2 days ago on Monday. These people then, before Monday, on Sunday, they been already planned these things way ahead. They don't plan say on Monday, 19 days they can do it. So on Sunday, they don't promise the international community. Say they are partners. As Biadi talk, is Swiss partners. The one they sign on for the NGO for Switzerland. All right, where they call them Swiss cheese. Biadi talk say it partners. They want to show good faith. When I hear fine on Ambazonians, they want to show good faith. Say now that they be interested for what would be a. They be interested for what would pour be a. For so that make the Cameroun National Dialogue and Reconciliation with be a one column. All right, the first Grand National Dialogue failed. So as I be tell now last month, Paul Biya the plan for call a Cameroun National Dialogue and Reconciliation. It go either take place either for Bamenda or for Boya. They the plan am. It go take place either for Bamenda or for Boya. Now a Cameroun National Dialogue and Reconciliation. Biya do everything for avoid the international pressure. That's why he contact a partners. Make the show say then they get control of the territory. Make Sako show say he get influence on the ground. Make Bo Herbert show say he get influence on the ground. Make Akwanga proof how much influence they get them on the Ambazonian people them. Una remember when they be called the United Nations be talk say, oh, they use Connie, say COVID-19 day, may they call for ceasefire. The Swiss HD, they say, oh, COVID-19 day, may they call for ceasefire so that they fit send people then where they go educate the population and people they fit stay safe for COVID-19. When I remember, that same time, Mr. Akwanga again, he come out. He can't declare unilateral ceasefire. Say ye, Dr. Akwanga, he promised the Swiss. Say now he control all the forces them for ground. And when he call for ceasefire, all the forces they go listen. It be been a test. From the same HD, Akwanga can't test. He can't test the water. They can't test the waters. They can't test the Ambazonian people then. They can't test how committed and how dedicated, how manipulative will be, or how primitive will be, whether they feel use with. Akwanga can't try them. If ceasefire can backfire, the day where Akwanga can't make that man not talk that nonsense. Say don't declare ceasefire. That day, actions they be take place all across the territory. For that day, Akwanga go down. That day, Akwanga go down. Now the day that Akwanga lost all respect for this revolution. Now that day, all Ambazonians, they know say this man is a sellout. So 2 days ago, we been on Monday, June the 14th. On Sunday, a day before that,
Power
we been
on.
on Sunday, June the 13th. Now in this, as we talk, make we talk with facts and evidence. As we promise the Ambazonian people then, we go always speak with facts and evidence. Now in this, when I watch them, now in this. Now in this way they put them for Twitter. Chia Innocent yesterday. Chia Innocent now a spokesperson for Bo Herbert. Bo Herbert, the organization that they call and say Morisk. Now only 3 people did it. An organization we talk say it be a liberation movement for Ambazonia. Now only 3 people did it. 3. Bo Herbert, Chia Innocent, and one other person. Now only 3 of them did it. And they call themselves a liberation movement. Now, that organization, they didn't even call them Morris again. They don't transform them now into what they call and say Ambazonia calling. It don't become now a podcast. Yesterday, the SSF they revealed their intention of which they explained for here for now. Now them this. They put them for here, where they talk say they say, now in this, when I make all my if you read, more read them, make all we read them together. Now in this way they put them for here. Now Chia Innocent put them for Twitter. It talks say they say it put them say hashtag for Twitter. CBM. It means say for during time for war, when the people that they plan for negotiate together, they must do something then we should say they be committed to the process. Chia Innocent reveal them say they say the call for that call where I can make them for call for that ghost town make ghost town end. It be now a proof for them for show Pobia and for show their Swiss partners. Say na confidence building measures. They call them for say CBM. So it be now in this put a CBM or confidence building measures are good faith baby steps by parties in a conflict to show commitment and readiness to negotiate. Now in this. Now in that way talk. So when una the year say Akwanga don't call for the end of Ghost Town. Now a manipulative strategy. Because the one can test the Ambazonian people them. Probably I don't tell una say una go test those people them. Mu see how much power una get them. Mu see how much control una really get them. Mu see how much influence una get them. They don't can test them. And the results, they be very clear. Akwanga don't can test the Ambazonian people them. And the results, they be very clear. To Paul Biya, to the Swiss HD, to Akwanga himself, to Bo Herbert, and the number 1 thief man, Sako. It been very clear for them. Say they not get any influence on Ambazonian liberation. They not get any influence on the ground. They not get any influence on policy. They not get any influence on the people. They no place where they stand. The Ambazonian people, they don't develop a high level of intellectual complexity for understand the sellouts, the games of the sellouts, the games of the traitors, where they want to sell them back for effective decentralization, for make peace. It come back for La République du Cameroun, for rescue La République du Cameroun from bankruptcy and political disintegration. You don't get anything for do with Ambazonia. You get everything for fulfill the agenda of Swiss HD. They get everything for fulfill the agenda and their commitment for AMBAZONIA, for force the AMBAZONIan people them, for accept special status and effective decentralization. It get everything for prevent the United States for implement the tough sanctions on La République du Cameroun. So the sellouts, their goal be there now when every time when the international community and the AMBAZONIan people them, they beat La République du Cameroun, defeat La République du Cameroun, choke La République du Cameroun, they go always sell na traitors who can't rescue them. Chop, it don't tight for their neck. Not be this generation. So now when you understand the game now, right? That's why on Sunday, they go play football match for AMBAZONIA, for take picture, for show them, and then for that football match where they play them, their soldier then, the few soldiers them way, Akwanga Biro already send them all, move them all, send them for Ghana. For Ghana, they bring them, some of them back for ground zero. And they can't talk them. Say this boy with them, they play them so. They play them now for give confidence for the AMBAZONIan people. Say ghost time don't come to an end. That one take place on Sunday the 13th. Then on Monday the 14th, Akwanga can make that drama for outside here. Akwanga will be very lucky. Say not then on ground zero. The beatings where Mami they for beat you. The beatings where ground zero. They for catch you with their hands so. You be very lucky, Akwanga. You be very lucky, say, when I do this nonsense, when I hide for diaspora, you be very lucky. If you be there for ground zero, wait see what people they for do you. For this treason, you be very lucky. But the war go end, right? We not go ground zero. They the word winner. Ground zero the word winner. Ground zero the word winner. When I think so, when I do all these things, ground zero the watch. They the watch. All right. So now they call it that, but when I don't need for worry. The people that are ground zero when I don't need for worry. Why they do all this, Akoni? The forces, they battle the occupier. Why they do all this, their drama? The noise on the ground, the guns on the ground, the generals on the ground, the commanders on the ground for all the 13 states. They wire La République du Cameroun. All right? So, no person no need for worry. Akwanga, Bo Herbert, Sako, all the sellouts, they don't become irrelevant. Because their game don't be exposed since 2019. So no man no need for shake no day. No man of his sell the AMBAZONIan people them. This is not the generation of the Funchas. Not the generation of the needs of the Munas. Not the generation of the needs of the Juas. Not something this any person need for worry. The ground is strong. The defense leadership on the ground will be very strong. The generals and the commanders, they cooperate. They collaborate. They coordinate. No person, if he mess up with this generation, there will be a price for the sellouts and the traitors. Price day. For now, make all man continue to get the confidence. When I don't spit them out, when I don't vomit them out, they no place where they stand now. I tell you something. Even the Swiss, they know who Akwanga they be. Even the same Swiss, they laugh Akwanga is Sako and Chris Anu, Ubo Hebet. They laugh them. Because since 2019, they don't prove say they be a nobody. They don't prove say how useless they be. So we no need for worry that one. The AMBAZONIan people, the liberation get a leadership will be recognized on the ground. It be recognized by the international system. The world know who they lead the Ambazonian people them. The Swiss, they know. The Americans, they know. That wahala for Ghost Town on Monday, the entire international system be the watch. When I know so. The diplomatic corridors, they be the watch. It be been a test. They be the monitor every second. The way we Ambazonia, they respond. They talk them. They be highly positive. And it be been a big disgrace for Akwanga. Akwanga do already be a lost man. Imagine you already be a lost man and then you can't be a disgraced man. And then you can't be an embarrassed, public embarrassment. Just imagine all that kind of thing for one person. First, the person a lost person. Then they can't add disgrace on top. Then they can't add embarrassment on top. Where? All for Langa. All because of Langa. Langa. Small money. Small blood money. And the person self, you know, go even live for see the money. Because when you just see, that's why they want to sell the revolution as quickly as possible. But now, not only God, God go judge every person. People that live, the evil that men do, live with them. The evil way they do them today, they know will come after you. They chop them inside their heart. When you meet up them face to face, you go know say the evil, they really chop them. When you meet up them face to face, you go know say the evil, they chop them. Now for they go know say blood money no fine. When you meet up Akwanga, you see Akwanga face to face, you go sorry. You go sorry for Akwanga. You go feel so sorry for this man. You go sorry for him. I feel sorry for Akwanga. I feel sorry. When you see, you go feel so sorry for this man. You go look at a great man. How he live am, thief man, Sako. He take it, rob him inside mouth. And today Akwanga, they pay the price internally. When you see, you go sorry for it. Akwanga is supposed to be a great Ambazonia hero. But the choices and the decisions where people that they make them, because of short-term benefits, they lost their glory for some small short-term benefits. And those benefits go end up for corrupt them inside, corrupt their head, corrupt their health, corrupt their soul, and eventually corrupt and end their lives. Once your energy system, it don't be corrupted, it be corroded. You know if it sleep fine, you know if it sleep fine, you know whoever live in happiness, because inside you will be fragmented. So the day we see any person we see Akwanga, you just see, you feel sorry for it. So the evil way people that they do them, they need to live after them. The evil that men do, live with them. Same with Sako. When you see Sako, Sako no feel look you for your eye. It no fit. When you meet up Sako, Sako no feel look you for your eye. It no feel look you for your eye. You go see the shame. They no feel look you for eye again. They no feel look you for eye. You dey see lost souls. They no fit. They know what you don't do. Una no need for what about that one. There will be a judgment day for everybody. As for Ambazonia, Ambazonia get leadership. They well know him. Americans they know him. The Swiss they know him. The Swiss they know who calls the shot. The Biden administration, they know now who they call the shots for AMBAZONIA War of Independence. Even Paul Biya know who calls the shot. They know. Una no worry. My only advice for our people them. Una focus on ground zero. Una focus for encourage and empower the generals. Una focus for encourage and empower the commanders. Focus on the generals. Una focus on the commanders. Una focus for armed ground zero. Now machine guns, they be the game. Not be AKs. Una focus. Paul Biya, after I don't try Grand National Dialogue, don't fail. They go push our button them. Whether we go shake for accept, for go for Cameroun National Dialogue and Reconciliation. They go do all thing. They go do all thing. Promise people them all kind thing. No movement. Just like the Grand National Dialogue. The Cameroun National Dialogue and Reconciliation. It go also be a monumental failure. Ambazonian people no go participate for anything where it be organized and it be sponsored by Cameroun. Any Cameroun National Dialogue and Reconciliation now a Cameroun internal matter, it no concern Ambazonia. Just like the Grand Dialogue, it will be a monologue for Cameroun for go discuss the problems. And La République du Cameroun, enough to prescribe any solution will be binding to the Ambazonian people. Not be in 1961 this. Not be 1984 this. Not be 1972 this. Never again for the history of the Ambazonian people them. Any person it go prescribe what be good for Ambazonia. And what Ambazonia they go for accept. Never again. Never. Cameroun not get the power, the right for call for a dialogue with Ambazonia. They not get them. They not get that power and they not get anything. We go make the Ambazonian people go talk say they want dialogue with Cameroun as Cameroun program. The Ambazonian people they be ready. As I tell Paul Biya, the right hand person where they contact me the other day, I like to make things a bit open for people. One of Paul Biya, the right hand person called me the other day, contact me. Just as Akwanga talk about the end of Ghost Town, by evening time, Akwanga talk about end of Ghost Town for morning time. By evening time, one of Paul Biya, a right-hand person, he contact me and say if we be ready for accept, for come for grand dialogue and reconciliation. And I tell you, say, may go tell Paul Biya. May go tell Paul Biya, talk say, me, I don't talk say. Ye Paul Biya, when he don't finish with the Grand National Dialogue and Reconciliation, may he can write letter. Talk say be ready for dialogue, for negotiate Cameroon surrender. That's what I tell you. I tell you, say when they don't finish their Koni for Yaoundé, they go come back to the Ambazonian people. Paul Biya go write a letter, put on far side. Say don't be ready for sign La République du Cameroun, their surrender. And can't sign the agreement for the reparation or they go for paying for the Ambazonian people. That's what I tell me, tell Paul Biya. He says, so no one peace. I tell you, say, me tell Paul Biya, say, the Ambazonian people need to fight for peace. They fight now for end Cameroon occupation of Ambazonia. For end Cameroon annexation of Ambazonia. And for end Cameroon colonialism for Ambazonia. And Paul Biya declared the war. So I remind them. Now Bia declare the war. You know what for do. With the waiting. When time don't reach, and Paul Bia want negotiate, the Ambazonian people they be ready for constitute a team of experts. For constitute a team of experts. And for bring all the different constituencies, the political leadership, bring the expert negotiators, bring all the generals together, bring our activism together, bring all Ambazonian civil societies and partners together. Now Ambazonia, they go constitute a team of experts for negotiate for the Ambazonian people. Then. Akwanga not represent the Ambazonian people, neither does Sako. So no person no fit go take a decision for the Ambazonian people then. When the time don't reach, and the world will know when the time don't reach, all Ambazonians will know when the real negotiation will take place. Right now, Paul Bia never commit, they never be serious. The day they will commit, we not go know. The leader will make it be known for all way. Americans will tell you now. And we not go know. We get one focus. We still go work for do. We no go entertain anything as Cameroun National Dialogue and Reconciliation. We no go entertain them. And any person where he go sign up, say one go represent Ambazonia, you need represent yourself. You need to represent Ambazonia. The Americans, they don't make me be very clear. There are only two parties to the conflict. Two, Cameroon and the armed groups. Unadie? Cameroon and the separatist armed groups. Americans don't make me be very clear. The Federalists, they know they inside this conflict because they need to fight. The one where they want confederation, they not be a party to the conflict. All the people them, they can't walla them, they not be a party to the conflict. Ni John Frundi is not a party to the conflict. Americans don't make me be very clear. Now two parties they do for the conflict. La République du Cameroun and the separatist fighters. Would be led by the man where he start the armed struggle for Ambazonia. Dr. Ibacho. You don't make me be clear for all man. So make all man stand fine. But me they on a whole ground. Go stand. It remains very critical for the freedom of Ambazonia. Because now the day where all Ambazonians across the territory, they show their readiness for separation. They show their readiness for independence. They show their readiness for collective resistance to the world. It be very important. Now a very symbolic liberation tool. Not only to Cameroon, and we must consistently show them to the international community. Say that the people, they want independence. Now the people, they want their freedom. Now the people, they want their sovereignty. You must demonstrate them. And you must be consistent in your demonstration of that, of your aspiration. the world you watch very carefully. Any small move, if you leave them, the sellouts, the traitors, they manipulate you. Now you don't manipulate your own future. So that's why you must be very firm. As soldiers and for ground, you must stand strong. Cameroun be very desperate. Cameroun be very desperate. Any wrong move by any soldier, by any commander, by any general, any person will stand for this delicate moment for compromise ground zero defense. AMBAZONIA, they go hang you for tree. Now delicate time this. All man get for stand fine. You get for put the hopes of the AMBAZONIan people above any money. They offer me 250 million CFA. You know how much it means? Now almost 650,000 Canadian dollars. Almost $750,000. I turn them down. Not be this generation. Not be this generation. You must make your life a matter past money. Because all the commanders and the generals for ground, AMBAZONIA now una own. The future now you hold on. Which kind of money you want time? Where your freedom, when it come, now you get, now you, your destiny, your greatness. Why you no want live and be a great general for the new AMBAZONIan state? Why you no want live and be a great commander for the new AMBAZONIan state? Because now in a country that, when I don't fight for it, when I don't work for it, now wait till when I become that. Why you no want live and be a hero? Any man where you attempt for this critical time for compromise yourself, you will end up just like the other traitors them. You will end up in the dustbin of history. You will end up just like the Nambere and the success in Congo and the Kawayanik. History always know what to do those kind of people. Them. Be a hero. Be a person where you put the lives of your mommy them, your sister them, your papa them above everything else. You know, see the rewards of the future, which you will become as a person, because the liberation will end very soon. Your greatness will be rewarded. You want to walk the streets of AMBAZONIA on that beautiful day. You want to walk for front. We all AMBAZONIA picking them. Now about you do we talk about your bravery, your sacrifices. Now you AMBAZONIA people will lift them for up. Carry you like the Diego Maradona. Carry you along Commercial Avenue. Carry you for up along Bongo Square. Now the place that you deserve for be. For the work we do already do. Same for everybody. I want to make everybody live for see a free AMBAZONIA. So that's why we call everybody for stand strong. I know it's not testing times. But when the times will be tough, and be more tested, your faith will be tested, your strength will be tested, your pocket will be tested, your mob will be tested, your character will be tested. Who you be go be tested by the devil. You want fall and become like the Akwanga? You want fall and become like the Sako? You want fall and become like the Chris Anu? You want fall and become like the Nambere? You want become the next Nambere? Now who do I want be? Be a hero. Be a person where they will write you for the good books of life. You still get about 30, 40 years ahead of you. What will be the rush? There's no amount of money we go and get them. Go for the new AMBAZONIA stay, no if you forget them. Shake no day. So when I stay fine. Mommy them, papa them, ground zero. When I continue for whole ghost town. When I hold and strong. Now in the future. For Cameroun, now the end of Cameroun. Will not get anything to do with them anymore. The country by itself don't finish. As AMBAZONIA the rise, Cameroun by itself no will support itself. Because the Fulani for north, for the 3 northern provinces, they go cut off. They no go fit stand. The Bulu people them. They no go fit stand those people them. And the Douala people them, they no go fit stand each other. They no go fit stand the Bulu. And so too the Bamileke. So there's no future for that country. First of all, it will become the poorest country because AMBAZONIA control all the money. Now we be the sustain them. Now we don't cut them. The country don't fall. It will become at the end of Pobia. All them go fight each other. So there's no hope for Cameroon. The only hope where any person get them na AMBAZONIA. Your future na for AMBAZONIA. Your destiny na AMBAZONIA. And it will become the greatest place. Wait till they don't put them for the economic blueprint for AMBAZONIA. It will be more developed past Canada. It will be more developed past Singapore. It will be more developed past America. It will take less than 10 years for AMBAZONIA to emerge as a superior nation. We'll get the people them, where they get the intellect, they get the vision, we'll get the engineers, we'll get the doctors for build a great nation. Why would I rush? We're not chill. Start for build yourself. Start for prepare yourself. Start for dream. Start for set your vision. For what you want, bring them, create them, build them for the new AMBAZONIA. Now the focus, this will go for the focus. Alright? So, make us salute all the forces them. I want to salute our big general, the Supreme Commander of AMBAZONIA Defense Forces, General Efa, for the leadership where he and Lieutenant General Popo, they lead the ground. We want to salute them for how they bring all the forces them and reach out for all the other forces them, for them for continue the collaboration and for work together and coordinate together and deliver the big plans. We want to salute them. We salute our big general for the great state of Mezam. All right? General for Bamenda Brigade. Ya cafe day up, pa. Ya cafe day up. The big general for the great state of Momo, Grandpa Devil, the king of Momo, General Sumanguru. Pa Awo. Ya place day. All right? We salute all the generals them for all the Bamenda brigades them. All right? We salute all the commanders them. We salute all our defense forces them. But the people the way are they considered them my hero. Now our papa them and our mommy them. That then they be our heroes. For which they don't endure and how their prayers and which they don't stand for support they are picking them. For liberate the land. But above all, which will they fight for? And for the AMBAZONIA picking them. So that we give them a better future. So that make their lives, they not be like our lives. They know AMBAZONIA picking. They grow up for an occupied land. They grow up with terrorism, with poverty, with misery. But they live for a land of abundance. More liberate the land and unleash that abundance so that our people they will live the greatest life. And I wish that and the thing this will do for you, they work for. When I get a good night, may God bless all. Thank you, plenty.
B na military already on ground. The military this way they control ground zero. ADF the army of the people. When I see them, na military already. We fight war with bow. We fight war with AK-47, G3, M16 chain cutters. Na see them. Nigeria by action. Na see they are part of the battalion in this. Na see them. No be easy. Yes, today the 8th January. So they'll look at so and they'll believe them. The army this where they control ground zero. Now the army this on ground zero. Now this here, no be mob. It is so under the Supreme General of the ADF. A general by action, no be general by mob. I see battalion, a battalion this. Wow. Ambassador gonna pray for the Pekin there. When I pray for the Supreme General of the ADF, now the battalion there they bring independence of this country. Now then this. When I see them. Well equipped. This is the army of the people. The army there they control ground zero. Ambassador Bona say it don't be easy, but now God will get power. No be by power, but by the grace of God. Official.
Yeah.
That the biggest of all number that be this.
Thank the egg of C ADF for their handwork. If you not see ADF and egg of C, if you not look and find on a handwork than this, we thank God. Escape! I hear you! Escape! I hear you! Who's your commandant?